What's up, guys? Before we jump in, if you aren't already listening to the Will Mosley podcast, you definitely should be. It is literally the best way to enjoy my content. You can go on, your commute to work, in the bath, in the shower, anywhere, whatever you're doing. You literally can press play on your podcast, and just have me rolling with you. So wherever Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all of the places you can consume a podcast, Will Mosley Podcast. All right, let's jump in now.
Oh, wait, I got one last thing to talk about, I think. That is necessary gear, and then I'll pop off. It'll maybe catch 30 more minutes of sleep. I don't know. Maybe. Okay. So very quickly, let me see if I can pop this up. Let me pop my screen over, pop me up. Oh, look, there he is. I'm gonna grab a couple of things. So 2 seconds. Don't knock stuff down. Put this down here. This down here. Put this down here. All right, back to it. Okay, so as I've been trying to dial in, like, what the hell I'm doing and everything I do slash don't need, I get a little closer to this mic. I feel like I've gotten down to like the essentials, and I know I say this like every freaking month or something, but I feel like I've gotten down to what you actually really need to make a film versus like all the stuff you could buy. Like I have cabinets full of gear that I don't use. And I think it really comes down to something simple. So here we go. Let me see if I can point this up just a little bit, pull you back a little bit. Okay, you can see me. So we've got our camera base. I used to say, having a flip screen was a necessity. I don't even think it's a necessity anymore. Like I think it's a shift of how you shoot, how you film. And for newcomers, it might, needing that flip screen is a big deal. But how I shoot now is, if you can think about action, you can make your film so much better. And what I mean by that is, let me actually come back over here. Let's pull up that let me pull up that other film part and see if we can have my face up. I'm pretty sure we can. Let me pull up, what was it? It was the wide one. Let me see. Here we go. Pull this up. We're gonna put me in the desktop. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Great. Now pull you back to here. All right, so looking at this, and I'm going to explain this, I guess, with the camera. What's happening is I'm putting the tripod, I'm pointing it at the action. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is wash my hands. I'm pointing it at the sink, locking it onto the tripod, right? And then, setting the focus, the manual focus. You can just dial it in with focus speaking, Google focus speaking, if you don't know what I'm talking about, and there you have it. It's right there. This is regardless of if you use 4K or whatever. It's just putting the tripod, pointing at the subject. Let me go to the next clip. I'm pointing it at this door. I'm focusing it on the door. I'm setting the exposure, so focus and exposure are big. And then I'm pressing record and walking past it. You are the subject. And so you don't have to be looking at the camera the whole time. Same here. I'm setting the focus for that chair with the camera, boom, boom, boom. And I should say that camera's more like this for me. and that's it. So all this other stuff, and it looks good, it feels good. Like, same here. It's just a camera. There's not even a mic on it right now. Let me pull this over. There's not even a mic on it. A tripod. That's it. And if you get really good sound design, like all these other clips are pretty much that kind of same thing here. Now, how about audio? How about that? So, camera with the 18 to whatever lens, or whatever lens you got, really, because I think you can pull it off with any lens, especially if you're outdoors. Like if you think about just being outside and showing action outside. This is anything. If you need to go to the grocery store, if you need to go on a run, if you need to go see a movie, if you're going on a date, if you're going to go visit somebody, every single step you're thinking about, oh, okay, I need to go ahead and open the car door. I need to get in. I need to start the car up. All those things are actions that are going to continue to tell that story. And yes, you can focus on the seat that you're going to get into. You put the tripod on the opposite side of the car, focus. And it takes like 4 times the amount of time that it's going to take to do anything, but it works and it looks good, instead of it just like me being in your face the whole time, like, hey, what's up, guys? Now, the only other things that I really think are essential is, like, here goes a Zoom recorder. It's $100, right? And like I said, I have the Rode Wireless Go systems. Each of those were $200. That's $400 that I've dropped on these systems. But a recorder, like rechargeable batteries. Let me pull myself out so we can actually see myself a little bit better. Rechargeable batteries. This little wiry thing, it's like a splitter. It's like a male-female splitter. It's like $5 on Amazon. That allows you to plug pretty much 2 mics into it. That goes to the left channel and the right channel, which is awesome. And then I have 2 mics. These are 2 of the exact same mics. Untangle them real quick. 2 lav mics. Each of these are $70 each. I feel like they were overpriced, honestly, but they're both the exact same thing. One lost its little tip. And what I typically do is, I'll just go do this right. I'll do this right now. Screw it. I'll go under my shirt. I'll then clip right about at where the collarbone is. And then I'll take the second one. And why do we need 2? I'll pull my beard up so you can actually kind of see this. You're using 2 almost kind of as like the backup, right? Not back, but like one's a little bit lower than the other, so it might also be if something clips. But the great thing is if one of these cords crinkles or decides to go out or something for some weird reason, both of them going out at the same time is unlikely. It can happen, but unlikely. I'll plug in the one that I know is at the very top into the red one, and then the other one into the black one, right? This right here gets plugged into the red output, or red input of.
All right, that's it. It's over. If you are in need of an e-commerce store, we all need to be able to sell online, especially in these crazy times with the pandemic going on. You can go over to heywillmosley.com to get a quote, and I'll hook you up. We'll make it happen. All right, catch you on the next one. Peace.